Good morning, students. You all can see me. I am audible and visible to everyone. Okay, if whatever you want to say, write in the chat box or the discussion box. Okay. Whatever you want to say, write in the chat box. Okay. So let's start our class. We will start from chapter number 3. Just I want to discuss the page 34 once more. Okay. So kindly take out the book, and Anushka, check your net connection because I think there is problem in your net. Okay. So kindly check your net connection. Riddhiman, you are not able to see me. Disconnect and again join. Disconnect and again join. Okay. See, once more we will revise this chapter number 3. How many squares? Okay, the page number is 34. So quickly take out page number 34. The first question is, measure the side of the red square on the dotted sheet. Draw here as many rectangles as possible using 12 such squares. Here you have to take 12 squares in such a way that it will make one rectangle. Okay, and that day I think you have drawn 7 rectangles, isn't it? So 7 rectangles you can draw with the help of the dotted points. Okay, so the next question is, how many rectangles could you make? You will write 7. You will write the answer 7 because only 7 rectangles you can make. Rectangle 1 and rectangle 2, it is horizontal, then 3, 4, 5 and 6, it is vertical, and 7 is also vertical. So these rectangles, they have 12 squares inside the rectangle. Now the next question, which of these rectangles has the longest perimeter? You have to find which of these rectangles it has the longest perimeter. See, in rectangle 1 and 2, the length is 12 and the breadth is 1, isn't it? Because 1 square, so the breadth is 1 and 12 squares are included in that rectangle, so the length will be 12. So you know that the formula of perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. That means 2 into 12 plus 1. Okay, so 12 plus 1, 13, 13 into 2 is 26. So that's why rectangle number 1 and 2. Rectangle number 1 and 2, it has the longest perimeter. Longest perimeter. So kindly write in the book that rectangle 1 and rectangle 2 has the longest perimeter. Has the longest perimeter. And the perimeter is 26 centimeter. Perimeter is 26 centimeter. Similarly, the next question, which of these rectangles has the smallest perimeter? So it is 3, 4 and 5. It is 3, 4 and 5. It has the smallest perimeter. Okay. So this is all about page number 34. Now come to page number 35. This page number 35, whatever questions are given, that question's answers you will write in your copy. So kindly take out your copy. From the new page, you write chapter number 3, how many squares, as you were writing in class 4. Okay. So put the date, then write the chapter name, number, and start page number 35. This question's answers you will write in the copy. The question is already in your book, so no need to write the question, just write the answers. Okay. Write the answers. What happened, or no? You are not able to join. Disconnect and join again, or no? Very good, Aryanil. Nirvana, disconnect the mobile and join again so that you can hear me. See, this is page number 35. Answer A. The question is, how many squares of 1 centimeter side does stamp A covers? That day we have found the area of the stamps. Area of the stamp A, it was 18, stamp B, it was 8, stamp C, it was 6, stamp D, it was 12, stamp E, it was 4, and stamp F, again it was 12. So that day we have already found. Okay. So based on this, you will write the answers. How many squares of 1 centimeter side does stamp A covers? So you will write the answer that stamp A covers 18 squares. It is asked how many squares are present inside that stamp. So you will write only 18 squares. Okay. So stamp A covers 18 squares, each of side 1 centimeter. Each of side 1 centimeter. Now the second part, and stamp B. Now how many squares are in stamp B? So you will write stamp B covers 8 squares, 8 squares, each of side 1 centimeter. Now answer number B. Answer number B. Which stamp has the biggest area? Now it is asked that which stamp it has the biggest area. So you will write stamp A. Clear? So just write stamp A has the biggest area. Has the biggest area. Now the next part of the question. How many squares of side 1 centimeter does this stamp covers? Now how many squares are present in the stamp? It is only 18 squares. So you will write this stamp covers 18 squares, 18 squares of side 1 centimeter, of side 1 centimeter each. This I am writing from your book. Okay, the statements I am writing from your book. Yes or no, you have to write in the copy. You have to write in the copy, okay, or no? Or no, you have to write in the copy. Yes, now can I rub the board? So that we can write answer number C. I am rubbing the board. Answer number C. The question is, which two stamps have the same area? Now which two stamps have the same area? That you have to find. Which two stamps have the same area? It is stamp, yes, D and F. D and F. Or no, write fast so that I can rub the board. Write fast so that I can rub the board. Others, you write the answers. The stamp D and F have the same area. The stamp D and F have the same area. Adrian or Aryanil? Aryanil, tell him to disconnect and join again the new group, not the old one, the new group. Okay. Yes, it is right. Adrian and Arinil both are right. Okay. Answer number C. Answer number C. The area of stamp D and F are same. The area of stamp D and F are same. Now the next part. How much is the area of each of these stamps? Now what is the area of these stamps? What is the area of these stamps? Write over the chat box. Yes, it will be 12. So next part you write the answer. The area of each of these stamps, each of these stamps, the area of each of these stamps is 12 square centimeter. This is the short form I am writing for square and centimeter. SQ dot CM dot. Okay. Now answer number D. Answer number D. The area of the smallest stamp is dash square centimeter. The smallest stamp was E, isn't it? So the area of the smallest stamp, the area of the smallest stamp, the area of the smallest stamp is how much? Exactly 4 square centimeter. 4 square centimeter. Okay. Now the next part. The next part is the difference between the area of the smallest and the biggest stamp. You have to find the difference between the smallest stamp and the biggest stamp. Okay. You write from the board, then I will rub it. Completed the board work. Now can I rub the board? Onno completed. Shaugato write fast. Nishi completed. Can I rub? Okay. Then for this question you have to write the statement. Okay, to find the difference. So write it down. Area of biggest stamp is equals to area of biggest stamp. I don't know from where you are getting the answer 6. That is wrong. Answer 6. Yes. Arinil, Jihan, all are right. So write the statement for this. Area of biggest stamp is equals to 18 square centimeter. Then area of smallest stamp is equals to 4. Just now you have found 4 square centimeter. Now their difference, that means you will subtract. Therefore, the difference is equals to 14 square centimeter. The difference is 14 square centimeter. So from the book you will write the statement as answer. From the book you will write the statement as answer. That the difference between the area of the smallest and the biggest stamp, smallest and the biggest stamp is 14 square centimeter. Is 14 square centimeter. Clear? 14 square centimeter. Clear all of you? Yes, Riddhiman, Prince, Shayon, Kanan, Rahul, Ayati, you all are correct. It is 14. Exactly, it is 14. Now turn the page. Come to the next page, page number 36. Come to the next page, page number 36. Page number 36 you will do in the book, okay? Page number 36 you will do in the book. Very good. Everyone is answering 14. I am reading the book. You look to the book. I am reading the book. You just go through the book, okay? It is guess. See, which has the bigger area, one of your footprints or the page of this book. You have to find that which has the bigger area, your footprint, that means your footprints, and the page of this book or the page of your math magic book. Can you tell me which has the bigger area, your footprints or the page of this book? Write me in the chat box. Write me the answer in the chat box. Anushka, Jihan, they all are saying page of this book. Arunna is also saying. Yes, Aiti, you are right. Yes, very good. Ayush, Abhipsha, Shayon, Riddhiman, Nishi, Rajat, Krishika, all are writing page of the book. Kanan, yes, very nice. The answer is page of this book. So everyone give a tick mark in page of this book. Okay. Give the tick mark in page of this book. Next question. Which has the smaller area? 2 5 rupee notes together or a 100 rupee note. That means you have to find the smaller area, not the bigger one. The smaller area. If you are keeping 2 5 rupee notes together and the other side 100 rupee note. So which one will have the smaller area, that you have to find. Which one will have the smaller area? Can you tell me? Quickly write over the chat box. What is this? There are number 5 rupee notes. The smaller area you have to find. No, Arunno, Anushka, you are wrong. Which will have the smaller area? Abhipsha, 2 5 rupee note. That means you are in confusion. Either the 100 rupee or 2 5 rupee notes. Just imagine the 100 rupee note, it is kept one side, and 2 5 rupee notes that are kept together. So obviously the 100 rupee note, okay, the 100 rupee note will have the smaller area. So all of you give a tick mark in the 100 rupee note. The 100 rupee note, it has the smaller area as compared to the 2 5 rupee notes kept together. Clear? Okay, so you all were right, just I was confusing you. It is 100 rupee note, okay. It is 100 rupee note. Yes, it is 100 rupee note. Now come to question number C. Look at a 10 rupee note. Is its area more than 100 square centimeter? That means if you take one 10 rupee note, can you say that the 10 rupee note has 100 squares inside that note? Is it possible that the 100 squares, they make one 100 rupee note. Is it possible? So not 100 rupee, 10 rupee note. Is it possible? Yes, the answer will be no. Very good. Nice. You all are saying no. So the area of the 10 rupee note is less than the 100 square centimeter. Okay, less than 100 square centimeter. Now come to question number D. Is the area of the blue shape more than the area of the yellow shape? Why? See, one triangle is given of blue shape, one square is given of yellow shape. You have to find that whose area is more, the yellow one or the blue one. Can you tell me the answer? Which one? Class 5 quickly tell me the answer over the chat box. Is it the yellow one or the blue one? Which has the more area? Anushka, you are wrong. The two shapes are not same. Krishika is saying blue. Okay, listen. The area of each triangle of the blue shape is more. Okay. The blue shape, it has the more area as compared to the yellow shape. By seeing only you can say that the area of the blue is more than the area of the yellow one. Okay. Now number E. Come to question number E. Yes, you all are right. Blue it is. Riddhiman, Arush, Prince, Rahul, Aronno, you all are right. It is blue. Yes, Livana, it is blue. Blue is more. Good, Adrian. It is blue. Now the next one. Is the perimeter of the yellow shape more than the perimeter of the blue shape? Why? Now you have to find the perimeter. Is the perimeter of the yellow one, it is more than the perimeter of the blue one? Can you say? How can you say this? Okay, see, for this you have to take the ruler or the scale. Measure the outside covering of the yellow shape and the blue shape, because perimeter means the outside boundary, isn't it? So whenever you are finding the perimeter, you have to find the outside boundary. That's why take the ruler, with the help of the ruler or with the help of the scale, find out the outside covering of yellow and blue. Clear? Outside covering of yellow and blue. Then write which has the more perimeter. The yellow one has the more perimeter, or the blue one, it has the more perimeter. Clear? Quickly measure it with the help of scale and then tell me the answer. Measure it with the help of the scale and tell me the answer. The yellow or the blue, which has the more perimeter? Blue. Shaugato, disconnect and again join. Blue, is it blue? Blue has the more perimeter. Is it more? Yes, very good. You all are right. Rahul, Nishi, Anushka, Ayati, then Krishika, Abhipsha, Kanan, Riddhiman, Jihan, all are saying blue. Prince is also saying blue. Adrian is also saying blue. Yes, Livana is saying blue. Oh, everyone is saying blue. So you all are correct. Okay. With the help of the ruler, you are able to find that the boundary of the blue triangle, it is more than the perimeter of the yellow one, isn't it? So the answer will be blue. Okay. These answers you will write in the copy, but in the next class. Okay. I will make you to write the answers in the copy. So this question A, B, C, D and E, you will write in the copy with the reasons that why it is like that, but we will write in the next class. Clear? The next one is, how big is my hand? How big is my hand? This topic you read of your own, then one space is provided here. Here you will keep it, you will keep your hand and just draw, and there tell to me. So today up to this only, you practice up to page number 36 of this question number E, that means the blue and that yellow one, okay. And related to this, how many squares? That means related to this chapter, you have area and perimeter in composite maths. That you will practice in the copy also. Clear? So we will practice perimeter as well as area, which is related to this chapter. So that's all for today. Just you practice up to page number 36 and bye all of you. You join your next class. Okay.